today present military service to the Nigerian Army and to the nation.
Yeah. Sorry, excuse me. Please. Okay, gentlemen, please.
Royal Majesty Clement Ikolo of the traditional ruler of Ewu Kingdom in South African government area of Delta State. Officers, gentlemen of the press, ladies and gentlemen, I am representing.
Let me begin by first and foremost recognizing the presence in our midst this morning of distinguished Senator Edoelection, Senator representing Delta Central, and of course his darling wife, not forgetting other members of his entourage who are here this morning. I would equally like to respectfully acknowledge His Royal Highness Clement Ikolo, King of Ewu Kingdom in Delta State. Having said that, my name is Major General Onyema. I'm Director, Army Public Relations, and on behalf of the Chief of Army Staff, I'd like to welcome you, distinguished Senator, members of your entourage, and of course not forgetting your spouse to this all important event. I would equally like to welcome members of the press. They've been with us since yesterday, for the past 3 days, since we began the Chief of Army Staff first quarter conference. I thank you for your resilience. Having said that, we all know why we're here this morning. It's about His Royal Highness, who voluntarily made himself available when we declared some people wanted, some suspects wanted, in the course of that unfortunate incident that led to the loss of life of 17 personnel of the Nigerian Army. Having said that, I will proceed with this press briefing. Following the gruesome and reprehensible killing of 17 Nigerian Army personnel in the Okuama community of Delta State on 14 March 2024, a manhunt was launched for those suspected to have perpetrated, directed, supported, or knew about the incident, with a view to bringing those culpable to justice. In this light, His Royal Highness Clement Ikolo, the King of Ewu Kingdom of Delta State, in whose domain the dastardly acts took place, surrendered to the Nigerian police, who in turn handed him over to the Nigerian Army. Since his surrender, the Nigerian Army has painstakingly reviewed every available information on the incident and has come to some preliminary observations and inferences, one of which is that while culpability has not been conclusively established against the traditional ruler, there is insufficient evidence to exonerate anyone at this stage. Nevertheless, on the intervention of distinguished Senator Dafinone, representing Delta Central, and he is vouching for the monarch's character and the fact that the monarch voluntarily turned himself in for questioning. It has been decided that His Highness be released to the distinguished senator who has agreed to act as surety for his release on the condition that he will always assist the Nigerian Army and other agencies of government investigating the Okuama killing incident to have access to the monarch whenever needed. The Nigerian Army, therefore, hereby releases His Royal Highness Clement Ikolo to the King of Ewu Kingdom, to distinguished Senator Dafinone, representing Delta Central as a responsible national political figure. Members of the public and the international community are to note that the release of the traditional ruler speaks to Nigerian Army's commitment to upholding the rule of law and justice. The Nigerian Army, therefore, wishes to, by this gesture, encourage others to make themselves available for questioning and that they are guaranteed their fair and decent treatment and will be strictly subjected to constitutional provisions for handling such cases if found culpable. Thank you for your attention. So it's my honor to now formally hand over the Royal Highness. It's now my honor, ladies and gentlemen, to now formally hand over His Royal Highness to receive the Senator.
Most kindly, the Director of Army Publications, Royal Highness, and distinguished Senator, may please take your seats. Royal Highness is at this moment confirming his items are the items with which he came into custody with an impact.
Okay, distinguished senators, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to quickly had inadvertently addressed Her Royal Highness as the wife of the distinguished senator. She's not the spouse of the distinguished senator, rather she's the Queen of Ewu Kingdom.
Signing of the
Her Royal Highness, you are most warmly welcome. The distinguished Senator signing the undertaking to Our Royal Highness when the need arises.
this way.
Today is 19 bar.
Yes, sir.
19 bar.
Yes, sir.
Let's me.
And then we'll bring this question to a close. Royal Father, sir.
First of all, I want to thank God Almighty for His mercies, His grace, and strength which He has put in me. I want to also thank my lovely wife, Her Royal Majesty, Okuama, Blessing Clement Ikolo, and she's truly awesome, and I thank God for giving her to me. And in no particular order, I also want to thank Senator edoelection. It's been amazing. It's been amazing. The support he gave is really, words cannot say anything about it. I'm short of words to talk about his support. And also, Senator Ned Woko, who came with edoelection to see me at the center where I was. I want to thank my uncle, Dr. Ebenezer Okorodudu, who is here today. He's been awesome. He's been amazing. I don't know who did it. I really don't have words also, because he's putting so much and he stood so firm. My younger brother, who is also here, Clement Ikolo, I also want to thank him. And so many people out there. The governor of Delta State, His Excellency, the Sheriff of Peterobi, I want to thank him as well. Thank his Chief of Staff, Honorable Prince Erijo, Chief Mrs. Samioku. There's so many people out there who has supported me in this cause. And I would also like to thank Honorable Wike there. He was very supportive as well at the time, and I believe he's still supportive up till this very moment. And Senator Onoapo as well. And the entire Senate of Nigeria, the House of Rep, the Army, I really want to thank the Army, especially the facility where I was. The commanding officer was amazing, and the people there, the service they gave was really good. They looked after me, and they did so well. I also want to thank the intelligence the Nigerian Army Intelligence Corps, the chief of the Intelligence Corps. I want to thank him, for all for looking after me and all what they have done so far. So I just want to say this to all Nigerians as well, the press, everybody out there who has been very supportive. I just want to give them thanks at the very moment and say, God is awesome. And I also want to thank particularly the traditional rulers of Delta State for their immense support. And I was told, I was really surprised. As I was surprised, the support they gave was outstanding. It was outstanding. I want to thank them, and I want to thank the Urobo Progressive Union for their support as well. The president of UPU, Esegam, I want to thank him, and I also want to thank the Urobo people for the support they have given as well. We say thank God, and my prayer is that all those who have committed this heinous crime be brought to book to the glory of God. Thank you.
Thank you most kindly. Clement Ikolo of the traditional
family of our King of Ewu, ladies and gentlemen of the press. I think the King has said thank you to so many people. There may be one or two he has missed out. I want to assure him again that there were very, very many Urobo sons and daughters that supported him in this trying time with prayers and with lobby to ensure that his issues were kept on the front burner. I'd like to, just by way of emphasis, to thank the Nigerian military for the professional way they have handled this matter. It's a difficult matter to have handled. The gruesome murder of 17 officers and men requires and continues to require the detailed investigation that is being carried out. But I would like to emphasize that the King has been treated in a professional manner. Access to medicine, Bible, and other comforts are made available. Lastly, I'd like to formally state that, as the General mentioned earlier, the King is being handed over to my care, and I will, of course, make him available should they require any further interaction with him to assist with the investigations. Thank you all very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you most kindly, sir. On these members of the Fourth Estate of the realm, we do trust usual publicity that we can.